Welcome back to SafeSpace. I've just gotten word from my supervisors. Apparently, the audience wants their news regularly and on a schedule. So they took my pills away. Anyways, last we saw of the trio, they had defeated a horrifying plant monster and finally arrived at the Venus outpost. The group undertook a harrowing investigation, discovering that the fungal threat against the inhabitants seemed to grow in ways that targeted the communications and food supplies of the outpost. With the looming threat of another dusk invasion by the ravenous Bullfango, our heroes set out to obtain some supplies from their ship, Jeffree. Anyways, watch the show. Can I buy pills back?
Alright, so where were we?
What you snacking
Right,
on?
okay, we're about to go back to Jeffree.
I ain't snacking on shit.
It's
very-
fluffy
You didn't
and
hear
cute.
shit.
It's fluffy and cute.
We can hear
Alright.
it very
Well,
easily.
You ain't hear shit, boy.
Well, so guys, I guess we should just head back to Jeffree. Jeffree! Sorry.
Good.
I'll follow you.
Alright, Geset walks back out of town.
I am also following. Are you laughing?
I'm holding up the rear end.
All right.
Who's rear end?
Yo, mama.
But tuss. Okay. Okay.
Do I detect any of the fungus near the ship?
You guys should be able to control it now. Nah, you don't
Yeah.
see
Perform
anything.
a careful investigation around the perimeter of the ship.
Alright,
Nah, you don't see anything.
okay, yeah, Eden,
It
My
looks-
friends, I think I'm blind.
you check out the perimeter and make sure there's no fungus on here. Baxter, I guess I'll help you out with getting the communication equipment. And then I guess I open up the door and head inside with Baxter.
I am also heading inside.
Once we're inside, I turn to Baxter and I say, hey Baxter, do you think I could, before you take the communication stuff out, do you think I could just get in contact with Utology to let them know that we're doing all right and just kind of give them a status update, you know?
Yeah. Sure.
Awesome, thanks.
I kick open this barrel.
All right then. So,
I guess
a
I'll
couple
set up
bags of
the.
just general supplies, mostly food, and like pots and pans.
Rebecca,
Yeah.
do you think it's possible for us to do like a full-on real-time video chat, or would it just be like send a message and get a message back eventually?
It'd be more like voice chat.
Okay.
For
all
what?
right, awesome.
Communications from the ship.
I'm gonna set it up for her
Oh, thank you.
for flavor.
So,
I gather up as many of these barrels that will fit in this wheelbarrow over there. Planning on taking it back to the folks that are like running low on supplies.
Hey,
The
Okay.
barrels look bigger than the wheelbarrow.
don't worry about it. They're only
Then I crack them open and I pour the supplies in, with the pans on the bottom and the food on the
but
top.
he cracks them like they're eggs, just like
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, just
Eden
one
is
hand and shit.
strong enough
he
to do
is. He's a hunk.
that.
He is a hunk.
Buff robot. Robo
So
Chad.
Eden would probably take it'd take like
Wait.
5-10 minutes for you.
He's
to do that.
BRB. He's a buff robot boy.
I love it.
Buff robot boy. So as Eden's taking about 5 to 10 minutes to gather up all the barrels and put them on the cart, I'm not going to do that on the map because it'd be a pain in the ass. But Baxter walks up to the front of the ship, the front of Jeffree, where there's the piloting controls on the left, and Baxter would take the seat on the right, which is seated right in front of all of the communications panels. So he kind of pulls up one of the touch screens and taps on it a little bit and opens a comm link to Utology.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
What would that right side seat be called exactly?
It's where the comms officer
Shotgun?
would sit.
Co-pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's shotgun, sure.
I get shotgun?
You get shotgun.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's all I needed. That's it.
Oh yeah,
Okay then. So yeah, I
Eden could never sit in shotgun, he's too big. His
Oof.
ass is too
Aw.
fat.
He's
I
ass.
fit in the pilot's console though.
Just barely. You're kind of hanging off the seat.
I'm also the best pilot.
He is.
You are
He
also
is
the
no
best
doubt.
pirate so far.
Pirate?
Yo,
Pirate!
pirate is
Yes!
free. Being a pirate is okay to me.
Oh my
So
god,
Baxter's
wait,
in shot.
wait.
I am the
Eden.
Eden 3 Blackbeard.
Eden,
Oh my fucking god.
Eden pirating, like, stuff through his systems, though.
Oh my god.
You're a pirate bot.
He's watching JoJo right now.
Pirate and JoJo.
Um,
Yeah, he's actually not doing anything with the barrels. He's just streaming Netflix.
Yes.
that's why he's so strong. She's so much.
Oh,
Anyways, so yeah, I
so-
sit down.
yeah, Nova and I have been binge watching JoJo.
Good for
It's
you.
good.
That's where
I've
this
been
is
meaning
coming
to,
from.
and I just haven't been.
It's really good.
For
It's
sure.
great. You should watch it.
We've
I
been
know.
watching
There's
it
literally
My
a-
legally.
bitches.
There's literally a character named Speedwagon.
I hear a bunch of mudos coming from inside Jeffrey and presume that they're under attack in there.
Anyways,
And that somebody was waiting for a surprise attack.
anyways.
Okay, anyways.
JoJo!
Why'd I bring it up?
Oh shit!
We're very easily
killed
distracted.
Eden again.
So, oh,
Deal.
so Baxter's sitting in shotgun, setting up the comms panel, and Geset sits in the chair next to him, the pilot's chair, and Baxter opens a link to Utology.
I call my supervisor.
Cool. So the line is kind of staticky and takes a few minutes to connect. So you guys have to wait for a few minutes, and eventually over the line comes a fairly like low kind of gruff female voice saying, "Yes, this is the Utology headquarters on Venus. What is your name and identification?"
My name's Geset. My identification is 42069. I tried to think of a number.
No.
No. Just no. You're not gonna accept that, Rebecca?
No, not.
Oh. What about
Um,
666?
It's on the back of your badge. I don't know.
Oh, it says here, 6.
You can just say your name and rank.
Oh, my rank?
And what you're doing.
My name.
Just your name and rank and what
Got
you're
it.
doing.
My name's Geset, and I am a progressor, and we are at a Venusian outpost helping with a fungi and wildlife problem.
And yes, which team is this? Which outpost? You're the one about 20 miles away, correct?
Yep, that would be us.
Please tell me the members of your team so I can verify your identity.
Geset, Eden, and Jamie Baxter.
All right. And how long ago did you land on this planet?
About 8 hours. A little over 8
All
hours.
right. A little over. Could you be a little more precise, please?
Maybe like 9.5, something like that.
9.5 hours ago. Let me check our databases.
You just hear a bop it in the background.
Yes!
Twist it. Turn
Bop
it.
it!
Pull it.
Twist it!
Bops are kinky.
After about 30 seconds,
Wait a minute.
she says,
Rebecca.
"Yeah, what's up?" Mhm.
No, I'm just imagining the pilot controls just as a bop it.
Fuck
Oh
yeah,
my
that's
fucking
actually the
God.
steering wheel.
It's so good.
No, that's not canon.
Wait,
but
no,
you can
please.
imagine
No,
it.
it's canon.
But then imagine Eden doing the bop it.
Which part of the bop it would you fuck with to get the weapons to fire? Yo!
You
does
pull the
Jeffrey
thing.
have
The
weapons?
thing that you
Obviously.
pull.
Does Jeffrey have weapons? We don't know that, do we?
You guys don't know.
Does
Jeffrey has weapons!
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Safe
shoots
Space has a
rainbow
gun.
beams out of his ass.
Jeffrey Safe Space has a rainbow
Yes.
gun out his ass.
You're welcome.
Confirm.
Can you have one of those like A10 depleted uranium Avenger chain gun things? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You just want an elephant.
No, it's not gay enough.
Oh, honey. Nah, this thing I'm talking about makes an elephant gun look like a pea shooter. Let me tell ya. I'm not sure if Jeffrey can carry what I'm talking about.
That was very homoerotic.
Well, as far as you know, you don't know about any weapons
Okay.
on Jeffrey currently.
But he does have a bop.
But
Except
after
for
about
eating.
30 seconds, a little bit.
Fuck yeah.
Sure. His steering wheel kinda looks like a bop it, and there's a thing you can pull as well as some stuff to twist and shake.
I pulled the thing.
You're not on
You're
the
not
ship.
in the ship, even.
Hey, one thing though is, what if boppets were completely phased out and nobody knew what they were, and somebody just found
So
it
this was like
underground?
some ancient, archaic tech.
Exactly, and then decided, hey, this would be really good to pilot a ship with. It's completely
Ancient
plausible,
steering.
Rebecca. Plausible.
Sure.
That's how you get revenge on your players. Just roll a d20.
Yeah, I'll just throw a beholder at you. That's how I get. Okay, gotcha.
Please don't.
I'm sorry, that's shade. Okay, but after
Shaded
about-
our level 3 asses.
Yeah, you're level 3. You should be able to take what, a copper dragon?
Hey, Rebecca. If you give us all... Here's the deal. Give all of us 5 levels right now, and let us fight a beholder, and if we kill it, we keep the levels.
And if we don't,
And if
we
it kills
die.
us, we stop SafeSpace.
I'll
And we
consider.
never speak to each other again.
No.
I'll consider it.
I love,
Yes, never
I
speaking.
love
That's
d&tha.
nice. I do too. I'm learning. I'm growing to love this.
Me
I
too.
hate life.
Hey, also me.
Hey, life, I love d&tha.
Right. So after
So-
about
I'm talking to the nice lady.
yeah, so you're talking to the nice lady. After getting details, So you guys give her the information that she's looking for, and after doing some click-clacking on her keyboard to verify the information you've given, it takes about 30 seconds of just kind of silence. You hear her say, yes, Baxter, Eden, and Geset. Correct.
Yep, that is us.
All right. Yes, it does say here that you landed on this planet about 9 hours and 45 minutes ago. It is currently about 3 hours and 20 minutes until dusk. What may I help you with? I am your supervisor while you are on the planet of Venus. Please let me know if you have any concerns.
Yeah, so things are going pretty alright. The only thing is the issue with Eden.
Ah, yes, the EKU.
While this is going
Well,
on,
that's-
I'm just kind of glancing at Geset, like,
Well, you see, that's the issue in and of itself. Eden is very clearly not an EKU. He's much larger. He's very clearly built specifically for combat.
Not
And-
only that, but he's obviously intelligent.
Yes, thank you. He seems to think for himself. He's said things, like, he's suspected things against the Foundation, which is very weird.
Really? Now that
Yeah.
is quite concerning. Could you please go into more detail?
Yeah, so
What has
we're,
this unit said?
so to kind of catch you up, we're dealing with a corrosive fungi that seems to behave with a directive. It seems to grow specifically in places to target the settlement. And
Not only to target the settlement, but it seemed to target the settlement's
For the comms and the
communication
food?
system and the food.
dude,
Shut up, Eden. You're not here.
How was it out of character? I'm not talking to the
yeah,
next
but
lady.
basically it seemed to act with some intelligence behind it. And one of the first things Eden proposed, and even the fact that he proposed, like, anything is kind of weird, but the first thing he proposed was that it was the result of an experiment from the Utology Foundation, which is just... I don't think we do many these kinds of experiments. I was thinking along the lines of maybe like a remnant of Morgana Core, but I don't. It was just very strange to me that he would come up with something that would be against the Utology Foundation.
That is very
Yeah.
concerning. We make sure to program all of our EKUs so that they are completely obedient to the teams and the Utology Foundation in and of themselves. Are you sure that you know he was referring to the Utology and being harmful to its residents?
Rebecca?
Yeah, what's up, Zach?
Quick OOC moment. Just,
Sure.
kind of like what's going through Baxter's head is, well, we as players know a little bit more about, the characters' backstories and everything. And,
A little bit.
we are aware that Baxter is not the, not necessarily the friendliest with, Utology as a company. At least I've tried to make that come across. Anyway, although I think he is concerned about what's going on with Eden, I think he doesn't necessarily, he's rethinking things. I don't think he necessarily wants, Utology to interfere with what's going on with Eden. So, I want to make, I guess, a sleight of hand check to, see if I can somehow disrupt the communications without Geset noticing.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh shit.
All right, my
Yeah.
passive.
Okay,
I'm loving this. My passive perception is 10,
So I don't.
and she's not paying
All right,
attention
yeah,
at
roll
all
sleight of hand.
to what you're doing.
Let me just double check how sleight of hand works, but I think it should be
Wait,
opposed
yeah.
for passive perception.
Would it be sleight of hand or stealth?
It'd definitely be sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Geset would probably be pretty focused on what she's doing, and why would she suspect Baxter of any sort
Honestly,
of,
she might be looking out the window at Eden
shenanigans?
if she can see. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
honestly.
is it possible for me to get advantage on that?
No, I think it would just be base sleight of hand against her passive.
the other thing
perception.
is like,
You do have, you are
Level 3's a
proficient.
bitch.
So that's a 12.
Oh, fuck yeah, that passes.
Hell yeah! So, so it's kind of like glitching out and, you know, getting fuzzy. And Baxter is just kind of like...
I think the line's cutting out.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I
Baxter's like,
totally. Also,
"Huh,
I
it,
totally forgot. Baxter gets advantage on.
On what?
I already specified on communications. So on any skill checks related to communications
nice.
panel, he gets advantage. And I also forgot to mention,
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
basically any tech use, he gets advantage.
Oh,
on
hell
those
yeah, I'm
rolls.
enjoying this. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
so-
roll again to see if I get higher. Okay, I get a 15.
So 15.
Can I do anything extra with that?
I
guess,
I
like,
think
be more, stealthy about it?
it basically. Yeah, so it passes, and as far as Geset can tell, it's a completely natural interference.
oh, damn it. Wait, so like,
It
is
is
it
a thick
glitching or
atmosphere.
does it completely
One
cut
thing,
out?
is it... one thing, Rebecca,
So- Yeah.
I'm guessing, is it, like, okay to make it, since I did roll better, is it possible to make it seem like it's, not intentional on the other end as well?
What the fuck? Oh. Anthony's being a little bitch.
Sounds about right.
Let me think. I don't think that... So I think with a 12, the other side might have been suspicious, but a 15 would be like passing in with like doing really well. So as far as either side can tell, it's just a completely normal interference. So
Hell yeah.
no one's quite sure what it's caused by.
Hell yeah.
I think Anthony wants to say something.
You know, something that we didn't consider is that if from here on out we're saying Baxter gets advantage on all of his rolls, you do get to roll another dice, and if it's better than the 12 you got, that might put you above 15. Unless we're saying that this time he
You
didn't
rolled a
get...
12 and a 15 total.
Oh. So if he rolled a 15... Wait. Oh, with his modifier.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
got an
yeah.
8 and 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just imagining it's kind of like getting staticky and cutting out a little bit. And Baxter is kind of like, that's weird. And he kind of is like typing stuff on the communications panel. And basically he's ending the call instead of
man,
fixing it.
Baxter, is there anything you can do?
Gotcha.
Don't mind me.
I'm, here, let me try this, and damn it. And it ends.
Oh man. Oh, well, thanks for your help, buddy. I think they got the idea. So hopefully they can shed light on what's going on with Eden, because it's kind of concerning, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait till the communications get back in.
Yeah.
It might be something with satellites around the area, or we should go check on the fungus outside, because it might have noticed that we were trying to contact outside people.
I mean, I don't know if it's that intelligent, but I guess it could be.
I mean,
weird.
It did target.
I think we need to go
communications.
into the forest as soon as possible.
Out of character? You guys are cool.
Fuck you.
I'm really happy I came up
That's
with that
some cool
idea.
IP, folks.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, Baxter, add another badass point.
Oh hell yeah! I forgot we
Ooh.
were doing those.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah, because that's totally in character for Baxter. Seriously, I can't tell you how much I love that. Like,
Also, Nova, you were singing earlier in the comms room, right?
Mhm.
Badass point.
Yay! How do I keep track of this?
Just note it down wherever, and we can
I
talk
put it
more about
in-
whenever you want to use them. You can talk more about it.
On Roll20, I put it in the notes section under Other.
Ah, there we go.
I
But
forget,
yeah, you
Rebecca.
can just
what,
wherever you can keep track of it.
I forgot.
Alright,
What
I
did we
have
do
it
with
written down.
these again?
You can turn them in
Oh,
for
so-
advantage or experience.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're actually still kind of modifying the system a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The way that we were thinking, or I was talking about it with Anthony, and I kind of like the idea of instead of just having flat advantage on a roll, instead we could do it where, sorry, I got distracted for a sec. Instead of having advantage on a roll, what we could do is have it be a reroll, so that anytime that you fail a check and you want to re-roll it, you can spend one badass point. We were also talking about having, instead of it being a flat gold cost, because that could be hard to kind of scale and keep track of, especially if you start racking up a lot of these, it could be where if you want to buy something, you could say, hey, I want to spend my badass points to make up for the fact that I don't have enough gold to buy something. And then depending on what it is you're trying to buy, I'd tell you how many points you'd have to spend or not.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I totally forgot that Anthony was like, hey, the idea that you had for trying to fix the use the fungus as a water spray would also be pretty cool, so you also get a badass point.
Yeah, we all get better.
Yeah, if there's anything you guys did that you think would be worth it, just let me know, because I totally just forget about
I'm
that.
just gonna keep track of my badass points where it says initiative on my character sheet, because I never put anything there.
Whatever works, man. But, yeah,
All right.
so everyone gets a badass point, and you guys, ended the transmission.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, thanks for that. I think we need to hurry and go inspect that trail, because this shit is not right.
Yeah,
I'd say this whole interaction of you guys being here, basically until you get back, it took about 15 minutes, and so you have about 3 hours and 15 minutes left.
so,
Perfect. So,
After-
yeah, let's just...
sorry, after we get out of Jeffrey and meet back up with Eden, hey, guys, after what happened in there with the communications cutting out, I think I'm gonna come.
What happened?
If something weird happened, it glitched out and the communications completely cut out in the middle of our call.
Well, my inspection didn't reveal any fungus intrusions on the ship.
Strange.
Huh.
Well, I think I'm going to come into the forest with you and just leave some supplies with,
Oh,
what
awesome.
was his
Great,
name?
glad to have you.
What was his name?
Alright, shall we make our way back then?
Yeah.
Rebecca, what was his name?
Which person?
The communications one.
Ellis? Oh, Philip.
Philip. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave some supplies with Philip.
All right.
I also grabbed one of the supply crates from inside Jeffrey and just brought that along with the other stuff that I found in
Cool.
the boxes.
Awesome. So, yeah, I just started heading straight towards the trail.
All right.
Real quick, remind me again what's in the onboard Jeffrey supply boxes again?
Right, so
Altogether?
there are 3 supply boxes, one for each of you guys, and do you remember what you took out last time?
I didn't take anything.
Me
I didn't
neither.
find anything useful.
Oh, okay. So, in those boxes then, if no one took anything out of them, let me just pull up the list of stuff I have, is a mess kit, which is basically supplies for eating with, knives, forks, plates, pans, some like stuff to cook stuff over a fire as well, a coil of 100 feet of rope, a flashlight, canteens that can hold 5 liters of water, a day's ration, and medical kits.
Or in
there's, like-
Eden's case, 5 liters of oil.
Nah, it just has water in it. They're not specialized.
Oh.
But they were all labeled, one for each of us, right?
Yeah, they were. Well, they're not labeled, but yeah, there's one for
Wait,
each
but
of you
then
guys.
So on the one...
why would they give
Go ahead.
Eden water?
I don't think they were really thinking about
Also,
it.
like,
Yeah, it's just standard issue supplies.
Yeah, they just like
Yeah.
standard issue mission supplies.
They also canon provided me with like supplies that were found in whatever room I was in before I like fell out of the sky and met you guys in the mines. Not only included my lance and my shield, but also like a longbow, leather armor, all fit for humans, which is why I was pissed at that one like merchant.
Yeah,
or maybe
yeah.
it was Baxter when he was asking why I had this stuff. I was like, "Do you expect me to be able to use these things? Why the hell was I provided with this?"
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many more useful things I could have been given. But anyway, from the supply crate that I brought along on the wheelbarrow, I take the canteen, the rope, the battery from the flashlight, and the medkit.
Wait, so you take the canteen, the battery.
Also, water skins are canteens, right? Are we just replacing those with those? In
Yeah,
the same sense that
yeah.
we don't have actual like wooden torches, but instead they're flashlights.
Yeah, torches. Torches are just flashlights, and water skins are basically canteens.
And you said each battery was worth 2 hours?
Yeah, each battery is worth 2 hours.
Cool. For the flashlights.
And you guys already have flashlights, except Geset's is probably being carried by someone else.
And how much did you say the canteens can carry?
5 liters.
5 liters.
awesome.
So I guess I'm the one carrying Geset stuff, unless.
Thank you.
Yeah. I assume I just have a backpack that I carry with me everywhere because
Yeah.
I mean, because in real life I carry my sketchbook with me everywhere. So I imagine that Baxter would constantly carry tools with him everywhere.
Remember going places?
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
So anything that you have, that you were given, like, in character creation, because each, like, both race and class get specific items
Mhm.
that they're just given at start. You would have all of that stuff, and that includes a backpack as well as a tinkerer's kit, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys probably would have noticed by this point that Eden stores all of his shit in a giant compartment that is on his back, rather than in a backpack. So I've got my backpack in there, as well as the bag of apples.
And Geset can't carry shit, because she is goo.
Yes. So Baxter
Thank
can
you.
help with that.
Thank you.
I love the way you say that. Just thank you.
I'm surprised you guys haven't asked me to help carry all the stuff. Out of character.
It's honestly, it's probably because Geset is getting low key suspicious about Eden.
Okay, fair enough.
Oof.
Yeah, you guys don't actually have to have reasons, but Geset heads over to the trail of orange as leading into the forest. Does anyone else do anything?
I follow along.
Same.
After giving the supplies over to the leader dude who's feels like nobody doesn't doubt him. What's his name?
Ellis?
Ellis, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Which sorry, this is completely unrelated, but Rebecca, I love the name Ellis.
It's a good name.
Thank you. I do too. I love him too. He's my little baby.
Oh.
So, you guys follow down the path that the kind of yellow trail is leaving. It starts to go deeper and deeper into the foliage of the jungle until after a little while, if you guys look behind you, you wouldn't be able to see any of the compound anymore. It seems to be very far away as the brush between the brush and the dense yellow atmosphere starting to put a yellow tint over everything that you try and see in the distance.
Oh yeah, night's starting to fall too, huh?
Yeah, it is. You guys have about 3 hours and 15 minutes until night falls. I'd say that you guys would be traveling and following this trail for at least another 15 minutes until the trail gets fairly close to a river that you guys see going through the middle of the forest. As the yellow trail gets closer to the river, it starts to follow along this river somewhat kind of parallel to it before one of the sandy banks starts to slope down into the river, and the trail kind of veers into this path and goes, seems to be following, or like seems to have gone into the river going downstream. So you guys are now in this river path area. Oh wow.
Oh whoa.
Would you describe the river? Like how deep it is, how fast the water's moving?
Yeah, so the river
Is
water
it
doesn't
pretty?
seem to be moving fairly fast. It is fairly pretty. There's a lot of different types of foliage all around, all leaves of different sizes and shapes and heights. In front of you, you guys can see a river which on the drawing it looks like it's moving to the right, but it's actually moving to the left. Yeah, so
Geset and I
so
both
where I'm
blend
picking on the
in,
map,
and Eden just looks like a giant rock.
yeah. You do. You guys both blend in. I was like, oh shoot, but oh well. So where I'm picking on the map is the sandy bank that leads down into the river where the trail moves into and then abruptly jumps into the river. Looking on the other side, you don't see the trail continuing, but you can see that it was kind of veering to the left this way, potentially heading downstream.
Okay. One quick thing.
So it's as if the water has flowed over the trail.
A little bit.
Is this the direction that we came from?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you guys came from this
Okay.
way. And on the screen it would be down on the bottom right-hand side, and you guys have made it up to the river, which is in the top
Alright,
third
so-
of the area.
Good
So-
job describing the environment, DM. I would have completely forgotten.
There are many plants around, blocking a lot of the area. If you guys try to move over these plants, it does count as difficult terrain, so you'll have to move around them, and just let me know if you're not sure if it would be considered difficult terrain or not, where you want to go. There are several different plants of varying sizes, as well as a couple small boulders that are sticking out of the ground. Farther to your guys' left and a little bit behind you is a large, somewhat dead-looking tree that's covered in moss, and on the other side of the river seems to be the same type of terrain. How would you guys like to proceed?
Alright.
Okay.
Noticing that our path is starting to run thin, I draw my flamethrower and say, perhaps we're in need of some defoliation.
Oh, okay.
Defoliation.
I pulled out my flamethrower and said, let me take care of these plants.
I think,
What do you guys
I don't
think?
that's a good idea. Because, wouldn't that just, like, push out all of the pig monster thingies? Like, wouldn't that push them out of the woods?
Pig monsters?
Yeah, the bull thingy.
Wait, there's pig monsters?
No, like,
Oh, I'm only seeing,
I mean,
Geset
like,
and
the fire
Baxter
will
on my
spread
screen.
and then, like, it'll push
Or
all the
do you mean, like,
indigenous wildlife
that the
out
light
of
might
the
draw them?
forest, and some of it probably will get pushed into the outpost. I mean...
As you see fit, I
mean,
sheathe my flamethrower.
Is it, like, super deep?
Shall I carry you two across?
It doesn't look...
Let me see. I just walk into the river.
So you walk into this river, which starts to, it's about, oh yeah, I forgot to describe it. The river in most parts is about 5 to 10 feet across, depending on where you would like to cross. Where Eden is wading into, it's closer to 5 feet across, as well as some sandy banks. And as he walks into it, it's fairly shallow at first, but starts to get deeper towards the middle. It probably only goes up about 2 to 3 feet. in the area that Eden is standing in, but you could see that farther on either side it gets deeper and wider.
What's the current like?
It's not very fast moving. It's enough that Eden would be fine, but Geset would have a little bit of a hard time keeping her footing if she went in more than about a third of the way across the river at any one point.
Would she have to worry about like getting broken up? Because like
a little bit,
like,
yeah.
You know, I'll take
Is
you
the
up
water
on that
corrosive
offer.
at all?
No, it's more just it's very it's moving fast enough that she'd have to kind of like steel herself against it. If she wasn't goo, it would mean more like her foot could possibly get swept out from underneath her.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to shrinking right now.
Need a hand?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I lift Geset over the water.
I hop on his back.
As you
Adventure!
guys- Adventure! Oh shoot, one moment. Also, oh wait, Baxter's still listening. Okay, we're good then.
About how heavy is Geset?
I have this written down. She's about...
Holy shit!
Hold on. Oh,
I think the brush is playing tricks on my mind.
Fuck, I don't have it written down. She's like, you know, person size, weight.
So about as much
Yeah,
as a human,
like-
anyway.
Like
Yeah,
a
it's
bit
not like
over
I'd be able
100
to tell right
pounds.
down to the pound. I was just curious if she was like really light or really heavy.
So as you guys start to walk into the river, you can see from above, higher up in the sky, start coming down these very large, almost pterodactyl-looking birds that start to swoop down and try and grab the
Oh, what
sap
the
off of each.
Oh god, what the hell? Oh, freaking dinosaurs, bitch. Alright, is this a surprise round on us?
So, no, you'd be able to see them coming as the area in the sky is fairly wide open. There's not a lot of cover for them. It's mostly on the ground that there's a lot of coverage. But
I
yeah,
draw my shield.
the one that swoops down closest to Geset tries to grab her and lift her up into the
I'm
air.
immune to grappling.
I know. I was just wondering if you'd like to describe what happened.
Oh yeah, I think it would probably get a pretty good grab on her, or like it would like get her like right in between her armpit and like her chest, but then like it would like pull up and then just like look down like what, and like it would just see like my shoulders reform and just like idiot.
Nice.
So it
You
swooped
fool!
It basically swoops down to grab her and like gets a good hold on her arm, but then as it starts to try and lift back up and pull her into the sky, she basically like unforms and reforms her arm out of its grasp. So it flies back up about 10 feet in the air before screeching at you and trying to dive bomb you. So everyone
Wait.
roll initiative.
All right.
As it leaves my melee range, I try to grab it as an opportunity attack
All right.
of 10 feet. If it came
Wouldn't it
within
also
10
be
feet.
my?
I did. Oh, what's up, Geset?
Wouldn't it also be an opportunity attack for me?
Um,
Oh no, it was attacking me. So
If it left your melee range, and Rebecca will allow it, then the way that combat normally works on paper is that whenever something that engages in a melee with you leaves your melee range, you can spend a reaction to get it as it's sort of running away. But honestly, if it was like swooping by, I'd get it if you wanted me to make like a dex check to see if I could even grab the thing if it's going that fast.
I mean, I think that the one that's slowed down would be reasonable enough for you to try and attack.
Okay, guys.
Alright, well since I don't have a weapon out, I try to grab that motherfucker. Hi, Zach!
Do you
Hi.
need to roll initiative?
So you heard all that?
Yeah.
Alright, here comes the initiative.
so I got
Oh hell yeah! Nat
Oh.
20.
Fuck
I got
yeah.
I got 19.
Which
I got a 13.
I also have 2 to initiative, so that's 22.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
that's really good.
So 22, 19, 13.
Cool.
Oh look,
Baxter.
look guys, Baxter came out of his comatose state.
Hey.
Which, all the way,
Okay.
by the way, I've been thinking about writing Eden this entire time, and I'm very excited about that.
I am also excited.
Yeah, why don't you ride Eden, Baxter?
So, one moment as I write down everyone's initiative.
Wait, so there's 5 different pterodactyls?
Yeah, and so I color-coded them just so they'd be easier to, see.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah. I
was good
figure since
GM.
they're all the same type of enemy. Oh, thank you.
The blue squiggly spooch. The purple squiggly spooch.
Okay.
You don't
so,
have a squiggly spooch.
Squiggly
We don't know what these aliens are packing.
Fair enough.
It's from Invader Zone.
Yeah, I know.
Also, can we
That's why I got
retcon
Squiggly
that
Speech.
I've been on Eden's back with Geset this entire time?
Yeah.
Okay. So Eden,
Sure.
If you asked
Sorry.
Eden to carry you, I certainly wouldn't have objected.
hell yeah. So
Oh.
Geset is just sitting on one shoulder and I'm sitting on the other.
Works
Like the
for
Iron
me.
Giant.
Oh wait, I probably wouldn't have been able to opportunity attack or grab my shield then. So honestly, in that case, I'm just trying to get across the river and under a tree. Is my current goal.
Gotcha. As far as you can tell, across the river there are no large trees to get under. The
All
only
right,
tree...
I just get out of the water.
Sure.
I mean, I guess when my initiative comes, it's what I'll be doing.
Yeah. The only tree that you can see is the one that is fairly dead and somewhat surrounded by bushes on the side of the river that you started on. Alright, so initiative has started. The pterodactyl that swooped at Geset was able to fly up and away, or we'll call it a pterodactyl for now. Its official name that you guys wouldn't know is a Remobra. R-E-M-O-B-R-A. Yeah.
Remobra!
Remobra! Right.
Bruh.
So, currently all of them are flying about 15 feet above the ground, and it is Baxter's turn.
Okay. So 15 feet above the ground. How far
And if you climbed off
away?
of Eden, you'd be in rushing water.
Yeah, and if you climb off of Eden, you'll be in rushing water, so you'd have to, get movement out of there. But it's
Okay.
only about a 5-foot wide area of the river at the moment.
So how tall is Eden again?
8 feet.
Yeah, a little over 8 feet.
Okay.
So on top of my shoulders, you'd be about that high.
Okay. All right.
And we're also standing in 3 feet deep water.
Yeah, so more like 5 feet.
Okay. So they're 5 feet above me. Is that what you're saying?
They're about 10 feet above you.
10 feet. Okay. So not melee.
While
range.
you're on top. Yeah, they're 10 feet above you while you're on top of Eden, and if you were standing in the water, they'd be 18 feet above you.
Okay. What should I do? You know what? I'm a hurl my flamethrower at him.
Ooh.
Not hurl the actual flamethrower, but I'm gonna hurl
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
flamethrower
say, you're
with
gonna
the
throw the
flamethrower.
machine at them. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm a dumbass who I add the modifier to that or the spell attack.
Oh,
I always
for
forget.
rolling to hit with your flamethrower?
Yeah, I always forget.
It's Firebolt, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
technically firebolt, but we call it the flamethrower. I think it's +4. So your spell attack.
Okay. So and then the modifier is plus the damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
It's not +4 damage though, since you don't add your proficiency bonus
Yeah,
to the damage.
yeah. So it's
uh,
only 2 to the damage, but 4 to the actual roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, to hit. So that's a 14.
All right, that's a 14.
Nice.
That hits.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, which one are you targeting?
Oh shit. I guess the green one, the one that's closest to us.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so that hits. Correct?
Yes, that hits.
Okay, so now I get to roll a d10 plus 2. And that is a. Oh no. That's a
That's
3.
a 3.
That's a
All
3.
right.
Oh no. Baxter the Destroyer's
Hey.
back, guys.
Bird's gonna
So you
need
get a glancing
lawyer.
blow off of the You get a glancing blow off of the Remobra that tried to swoop it. Geset.
All right.
The tip of its wing is a little bit singed, but otherwise it's able to kind of mostly dodge out of the way. All right, it's on the Geset's turn.
Which is the one?
Wait, sorry. Quick aside. I know I do a lot of these, but I just want to mention how badass would it be to have a character on top of a robot shooting a flamethrower at a pterodactyl?
I never.
Fuck
I
yeah,
never
my guy.
realized
On Venus.
how cool that is.
Oh my god,
Holy
D&D
do we
is
have
amazing.
a cool podcast? Hey everyone, Nova here, just dropping by with some more helpful information about the show. You may have noticed that there are no fan pictures or fan names in this episode, but don't you worry, we are absolutely doing them. It's just that I have started to edit our episodes in advance. A crazy notion, right? Uploading consistently? Just absolutely innovative. You can still submit your fan art or enter a chance to have an NPC named after you by posting about the show with the hashtag d&tha podcast. Be sure to post on Instagram, and while you're there, might as well follow at d&tha.podcast. I do the social media stuff, and I post teasers for new episodes, ask you guys questions, repost fan art, and all sorts of fun stuff. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be able to actually monetize our videos, and then we can post to other platforms that are better at supporting audio-based content. One last thing, for the foreseeable future, we will upload a new episode every week on Thursday at 3 p.m. PST. Okay, bye!
You should actually just, cling to Eden's arm, Eden aims you, and you fire your flamethrower as if
you cut out, what'd you say?
It doesn't matter. You're just Eden's flamethrower now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I definitely really want to draw fan art of this.
Yeah, you should.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
But okay. Which pterodactyl is the one that tried to get me?
The green one, the one that's closest to you.
The one I tried to shoot.
Yeah, just for the viewers to know, there is one that is flying about 10 feet above Eden and the rest of them. There are also there's one other pterodactyl that's 5 feet away, and 2 or 3 other Remobrias that are 10 feet away. 10 feet away, and then also 15 feet up.
Geset turns to the green one after it tries to grab her, and she just starts cackling and just you absolute buffoon.
Oh damn!
Out of everything here,
asshole.
You grabbed the one person who literally can't be grabbed in front of all of your friends. You fucked. You stuck your neck out there and be like, "I'm gonna make the first move, guys. Watch this," and you fuck it up so hard. Oh my god! I don't even understand why any of these guys would hang out with you in the first place. And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh my god!
It's a DC.
That is so mean.
Vicious Mockery.
Well said, Geset.
Bitch.
Oh, okay. DC 13 was save. Let me check the wisdom modifier. Alright.
There's
bitch. Oh shit, I totally forgot to roll our initiative in GM mode. Whoops.
We didn't see shit.
There you go.
You rolled
that one!
My 1d4
you
damage. Wait, so do I or do I not add my modifier?
I think you add your modifier for damage, and then because you crit, you also get your roll a d4 plus an extra 4 plus your modifier.
My modifier is +3, correct?
Let me look at your character sheet.
Is it a bard ability?
Yeah, it's +3.
Oh, that's a 9, baby! 9 damage.
So it's
on a
her
crit.
charisma modifier?
I wish Vicious Mockery was better, but it's so much fun to use.
Very good.
Oh, I wish it was too, because it's such a fun spell. Yeah.
Maybe at higher levels it gets an extra d4 or
I'd be
something.
fine with buffing it.
Or you can ask Rebecca about making it that way.
So, although this Remobria doesn't exactly understand what you're saying, it can tell from the tone of your voice that you're definitely mocking it for what it just attempted to do. Yeah, the emotions definitely
it's not lost
get
in translation.
through. It kind of screeches in
just
both anger in fear, and it is now its turn, so it's not too happy about what just happened. And
Rebecca.
Wait, what?
Flies,
Wait,
yeah.
Vicious Mockery means that it has disadvantage, right?
That-
For like the next thing that it tries to do?
let me-
Oh, sorry, maybe I just don't know the
Let me
spell.
just
Oh,
look up the spell
shit.
real quick. But to finish what I was saying, the
It does.
Remobria screeches.
It'll
and
have
rolls
a
and- or- and
disadvantage
flies
on its
away. half
Oh,
of its
that's
movement
why it
speed.
doesn't do much damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, so we'll
Thank
have
you,
to add that
Anthony.
next time, but it now has disadvantage.
Fucking bitch. Wait, so it's running away?
Oh, yeah? So its next roll is extra poopy because his feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
He's overcome with rage, cannot control himself.
So it moves half of its movement speed away. It flies about 20 feet away at the same elevation. So it's now more like 25 feet away from you guys if you take the height into account. And it's screeching, clearly pissed off at you guys. And so it tries to make a spit attack at you.
Uh-oh.
So yeah.
How far away is it from us?
It's about 25 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, rolling for hit plus it's to hit. Oh, right, and it's disadvantage. So let me roll again real quick.
My AC?
All right. It takes
15.
the first roll. Geset, what is your AC?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 15. It doesn't manage to hit. It's a little still stunned from the fact that it's been so viciously mocked at in front of its friends. And so
Geset starts cackling
its
again.
spit attack kind of flies over your head.
And now you
only a
run
couple
away and
inches
try to
from you.
spit at me, and you don't even fucking hit. Oh my god, dude, just leave. Just leave.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you run, little bitch.
It uses the rest of its movement to fly a little farther away and up, so it's now...
Aw. I kind of feel bad
So-
for it.
It is now 20 feet
Shit,
away
I didn't do
horizontally
that in my character voice,
and
damn.
20 feet up vertically. Oh, that's okay.
It sounds so
We'll get
weird.
next time.
You little bitch. Oh, I like that, actually.
So, taking in horizontal and vertical, it is about 35 feet away from you guys, while the rest of the Remorbrias are a lot closer. It is now the next Remobria's turn, which sees what's happening and tries to swoop in from 10 feet away over to Geset and tries to whack her with its tail.
They're all going
It-
for Geset.
Yeah, because it pissed off their buddy.
I am making myself a target.
Also,
These
I'm
are
not
also the
complaining.
These are also the two different Remobrias that are on the side closest to Geset as well. They're the first ones.
Yeah, they
in
are
initiative,
closest
so-
to me.
Yeah, they are closest to Geset. So the red Remobria, marked on the map anyways, flies over to Geset and tries to swipe it with its tail. It manages to hit the first attack with its tail. Let me roll for damage, and that is
Bitch.
rolling for damage. That is 7 bludgeoning damage.
So, half of that is 4?
Yeah, you round
Cool,
up, so
yeah.
it'd be 4. So it manages to hit you
Ow,
with its
bitch.
first tail attack,
Bitch.
slapping you upside the
Ow.
head, dealing 4 bludgeoning damage. But when it tries to go for a second swing, it manages to whiff pretty badly, almost making it like roll a little bit in the air. It then tries to fly back about 5 feet, and that is its turn. It is on to Eden's turn.
Alrighty then.
Back and up, so it's currently 10 feet away horizontally and about 15 feet up vertically. So that'd be about 20 feet, or sorry, that'd be about like 12-ish feet from you guys.
Okay. So,
Or no, more like 15. Math is hard.
alrighty. After hearing Geset wickedly grill these motherfuckers, I turn around, and before unleashing the stare, I say, I'm glad I can't hear high pitches because I plan on producing a unique symphony with these ones. And unleash a giant 1 foot wide beam of radiant laser light across all 3 of these guys. So they all have to make a dex... Oh wait, no, it's attack roll, right?
How long is the beam?
40 feet.
So...
And it's a straight line.
Yeah, okay.
That originates from me and just streaks across the sky.
Cool.
So that's 3 attack rolls. I got a 3, an 11, and an 11. To hit.
A 3, an 11, and 11. None of those hit, unfortunately. I think it would also be able at the angle to hit the green one as well. So roll for another die to hit.
Alright. That's in that one.
Yeah.
They're flying around just a little too fast, and with these folks on my shoulders, I just kind of whiff the shot.
Yeah.
But anyway, you guys see originating from the eye that is only a foot or two away from your legs if you're still sitting on me. There's just 1 foot wide laser beam that just streaks across the sky.
Ian, can you ward me next time? Jeez.
Did you jump off?
You guys can feel the heat radiating from his face as this beam is in front of you.
Wait, are we out of the water?
You're still on top of him.
Oh yeah, I have movement.
Oh yeah, and Eden has movement.
Yeah, so I would have moved along with the folks on my shoulders onto the bank. 10 feet up. Or north, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so...
And that is my turn.
So,
Cool.
Rebecca, are we on the other bank now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we've
guys
crossed
are
the
on
river.
the opposite bank.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
Alright. Yeah, no, of course. So, it is now the rest of these guys' turns. The Remorbia that has not attacked yet, but is farthest away, uses its movement to get right up on top of you guys, and tries to swing at Baxter this time.
Oof.
With its tail. Baxter, what is your AC?
12.
12. Alright. So that's plus the hit. Alright. So this Remorbia, after seeing you guys' movements, is able to predict things a little bit better and manages to hit both tail attacks on Baxter.
Shit.
And so that deals a total of 11 damage.
Oh god.
Shit.
Seeing the Remorbia going in to attack one of my allies, I prepare for a counterattack. And
Nice.
give him a sentinel reaction.
Alright.
I got, that is
Hell
a
yeah.
21
There
hit.
we go.
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah.
Alright. I give him a good little,
Little punt.
a good little jab. That
Ooh.
is 10 damage.
10 damage. Alright. You see this thing almost fly back in the air a little bit. It doesn't move too much, but it's definitely staggered quite a bit. And you can see that off the side of its head is almost a large dent where you're able to hit it. And it kind of just is stunned for a second before
If it's flapping
flapping
away,
back up
do I
into
get an
the air.
opportunity attack?
No, it hasn't actually moved more than 5 feet. It's
Oh,
just
got it.
kind of like staggered around in its space a little bit. It's kind of moving from side to side after being jarred from that heavy attack. It is on to the second closest Remorbia that hasn't attacked yet, and it wants to keep its distance a little bit and tries a spit or actually no, it goes up and seeing the damage that Eden caused, flies up to Eden and tries to whip Eden with its tail. Eden, what is your AC?
Yeah, I guess I would have put my shield away if I had my lance out. 17.
All right, so it manages to hit its first tail, or hit the first tail whip against Eden. Let me just double check the damage roll. All right. It deals a total of 4 damage to Eden. When it tries to whip Eden again with its tail, it doesn't manage to hit as Eden moves his arm out of the way just in time for the tail to whiz by.
You said 4 damage?
4 damage.
Gotcha.
Is onto the last Remorbia that hasn't attacked. This one does want to keep its distance and goes for a spit attack against Eden. Was that? Oh, and it wildly misses. Trying not to hit its buddies who are right in the way, it fires way too off to the side and doesn't
Man,
hit
they keep trying to spit
It
on
is
us,
back to
don't they?
Baxter's turn, who is still currently riding on Eden's shoulders.
It's not very effective.
They do. They
Yeah.
really do.
So how close would the closest one be to me?
So there are two that are practically the same distance from you, about 5 feet, and at the same height as you.
So they're about 5 feet away.
Yeah, they're within melee range, basically.
Okay, that is all I need to know. I'm gonna swing my longsword at it. What was that?
Alright. Oh, that was just me agreeing. Sorry, rolled a hit.
You sounded like disappointed. I'm like, no.
No,
I
no,
swear.
I'm just distracted. I didn't mean it.
Yeah. Which again, I mean, not as badass as the flamethrower, but swinging a sword at a thing on a giant robot's shoulder,
While
also
Slime
still
Girl
pretty badass.
viciously mocks.
Also, if you have two of them, also, don't you have two swords, Baxter?
Yeah.
You could dual wield them.
That's
if you
about
want.
as cool as a flamethrower, I'd say.
Yeah, and get a bonus attack.
Yeah, so you'd have to use
Yeah.
your bonus action, and you couldn't add your modifier to damage, but otherwise it's the same.
Okay. And would I'm only able to use my bonus action once per fight, right?
You get a single bonus action per round.
Per round.
Yeah.
Oh, it's per round.
Not per fight, per
Okay.
round. Yeah, so every round you could take 2 light weapons, dual wield them, and get a modifier damage hit with one of them, and then a just straight damage roll hit with the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think both rapiers and short swords are light weapons. Let me double check that. But
Finesse, too.
Mhm.
yeah, and finesse. So you get to roll the hit with your dex.
Okay.
And the damage is with your dex bonus.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
Shit.
realized my rapier isn't on my thing.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Oh.
rapiers are light weapons
No,
either.
rapiers aren't actually light. Yeah, so you'd have
But
to.
you do have 2 short swords,
If
right?
you do have 2 short
What'd
swords,
you
you
say?
could use both of those.
Ah.
Rapiers aren't light weapons, so you can't dual wield them, but short swords are. So if you have 2 short swords, you could dual wield them.
Yeah, and one of them's the +2 damage sword.
The
so-
crossbow
Yeah.
is light though.
That is pretty dope.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you could also use
crossbow
the
sword.
crossbow
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am going to, I guess, wait, let's see. Let me just measure some things.
Keep in mind, though, that if you fire the crossbow as a ranged attack at a creature that's within melee range, you fire it at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the ones that aren't close to us, are they, other than the green one, I know that he was kind of running away.
Yeah, he's pretty far at this point.
Yeah, what about
But what about red and orange?
the other two? Are they, like, running away? Do they look like they're gonna attack us?
Shit fuck.
I think the red one tried to spit it. I think both the red and orange tried to spit at you guys.
Okay, so,
I didn't know, but just drop it.
yeah.
And so I think the red one should be about 20 feet away, and the orange one is about 25 feet away.
Actually, on the thing it says that the red one is 15 and the orange one is 20 feet.
Yeah, but I'm also accounting for the height
Oh, okay.
because they are up in the air. That's going to
Okay.
be a common theme for some of the enemies here.
Okay, so the red one would
So
be
just-
25 feet, you said.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot my crossbow bolt at the red one, and
Or yeah, the red one would be 20 and the orange 25, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Both
I'm
in
gonna
range.
shoot my crossbow bolt at the red one, and then I'm
Cool.
going to between the purple and the blue, which one looks less thick?
The blue one, they all pretty much look the same. They seem to have come down in a flock together, and they're all around the same size. The purple one was whacked pretty badly by Eden, taking some pretty visible wounds, while the blue one seems to be pretty fresh.
Okay. So I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the red one, and then I'm gonna swing my short sword on the purple one.
Gotcha.
Yee. Okay.
From over.
Yee. Okay, so first I'm gonna roll for... Oh god, that's a 4 for the crossbow.
Okay.
And I don't have anything to hit for that.
Yeah, so it
No.
doesn't hit.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I don't think it would hit anyway.
No.
And here we go for the short sword. That is an 8. Oh god.
Plus proficiency in dex.
Okay. So
Damn.
that would be 12 in all.
That doesn't hit. I'm sorry,
Rickety
Baxter.
crap.
Wait, you said...
Oh wait.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, that's
What's
a
up?
damn. Okay, never mind. I was
Oh, wait, yeah.
yeah. So for the short sword, it's the one that we found in the thing, but it doesn't have a hit bonus. It's only a damage bonus.
Yeah, no, I want to, like... I'm gonna triple check that you can't hit, but I'm checking the short sword, description.
Don't worry, bestie. It's just because you're bouncing on top of a
There we
robot.
go. Does it have any bonuses to hit? No, it doesn't. Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually just because you're trying to not lose your footing on top
Sure,
of Ethan.
exactly.
Alright. It's on
And
Geset's
also,
turn.
Geset's
Yeah, Geset's
making
like
slippery
legs have just like clamped onto the.
Geset's
onto
actually
you.
just clinging onto you for dear
Oh
life.
wait, question.
So she's like got like a genie ass looking snake torso right now. She's just like
That's
bobbing
actually
and weaving
cool.
with that.
What's up?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh my god.
That's cool.
Coolio.
What's up, Zach?
Okay, I changed my mind. I was gonna ask
Okay.
if I have enough if I like as far as the bonus action goes, if I use that, does that mean I can't use my movement?
No, you can still use your movement.
Okay.
So you have each turn, so like when it's your turn and then until you get to your turn again, you have a bonus action, an action, a reaction, and movement, and a use action. And so you can use all of those and they're all separate things.
There are also certain things that are labeled free actions, which you can do without costing any of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Like speaking, for example.
Okay. And also, what about the whole wait.
Damn it!
I'm just reviewing the whole sneak attack thing because I know that there's the whole 5 feet thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, we forgot to add that to your attacks again. Fuck!
So at any point that you get the drop on an enemy, have advantage on an enemy, or have an ally within 5 feet of an enemy, you can add a d6 damage as your sneak
Okay.
attack.
So
Or maybe it's
So
2d6 depending on your rogue
so I
level.
don't have to be hidden or anything. It's
No, you just have to have an ally nearby.
One of those 3 conditions has to be met, not
Okay.
all of them.
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, let me double check that you don't get anything to hit for sneak attacks.
Yeah.
As in, like, attack roll bonuses?
Yeah.
It says
No, I
you
don't see
don't need
anything.
advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's basically if any of the conditions, whether you are in stealth and you're attacking,
Mhm.
if you have advantage on your attack roll, or if any of your
God.
allies are within 5 feet, then you can add extra damage
Yeah.
to your attack. But you haven't
okay, so that's
hit
only
yet,
the
so
damage,
I'm-
not the
Yeah, it's only for damage.
Okay, but it does
But
mean
when
that
you do hit, it's gonna be fucking awesome.
yeah, but it does mean that I don't have disadvantage.
No,
That's what
you
it-
can still have
No, that's what it says.
disadvantage.
It says if the enemy of a target, the enemy, that enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have a disadvantage. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, so
That's
if you
those are
have
conditions,
disadvantage,
that's what
you
I mean.
can't perform a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We're just trying to make sure we understand the rules.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah,
Is it
apparently you can't
possible
sneak
to
attack if the enemies is.
Is it possible to retcon that for my first attack?
Oh yeah, you managed to get a hit on one.
Yeah. Remember the blue one, and it was like 3 damage.
Was that while it was in melee range?
Uh,
Does it have to be melee range?
Well, it would mean that if Baxter was in melee range, then that also means that Geset and I were in melee range, so he would get
you're
a sneak
right.
attack
Right.
because
so
we were
it wasn't
next to
because I
the
used
enemy.
my flamethrower on it. So never mind.
Right. No, at that time, that was before Eden had moved. So the blue one, nah, it was still...
Yeah.
It was like 10 or so feet up, huh?
Yeah,
So
10
it was
feet up.
too far away.
Nah. It was too far
Oh well.
away. Okay.
So if you guys want to get cheesy with it and not make so much sense, another way that we could look at this if Rebecca wants to homebrew with us with this shit is Eden's melee range is 15 feet with his lance and 10 without his lance. So the way I think it says in the book is if you have an ally within 5 feet, which usually is locked in a melee, right?
Yeah.
Then you can get a sneak attack on that enemy that's distracted by your ally. If you want, Rebecca, we can also make it so that instead of if it's within 5 feet of an ally, but instead we can change the wording to within an ally's melee range.
Ooh.
In which case, Baxter could get sneak attacks as long as an enemy was within 10 feet of Eden and 15 feet if I had my lance out. Which I'm not saying technically makes sense, but it's a cool mechanic anyway.
I think I would only count that if you had already used your lance
Engaged it in melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
But
attacked
what about the
and
10
so-
feet?
He did the
that
sentinel.
So it wouldn't work currently because Eden doesn't have his lance out since he's carrying you guys.
Well, no,
in
but
the future,
he said,
I do have my lance anyway.
Oh.
And besides,
he's-
didn't you
but-
say that it's 15
He a
feet
big
with the
boy.
lance and 10 feet without?
Yeah, so Eden's base range, just as a player who's completely unarmed, is 10 feet rather than the normal 5.
Damn.
And because my lance has the reach property, that means that my melee weapon gets 5 extra feet of range. So when I'm equipped with my lance, I can hit something with a melee 15 feet away.
Okay. Yeah.
Because bananas.
I'm down to retcon that in.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
So in that case, would it have been close enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah.
Roll a d6.
Hell yeah. I am very glad we're choosing this. And that's a 5!
Fuck it, why not? GM said we could do it.
Okay, 3, 5, so that would be 8 damage total.
Hell yeah.
The retconning it in, the Remogria that you hit is not exactly looking extremely in
Starting to
demand,
slow down.
but it's definitely, its movements are a lot slower than it was when it first swooped down on you guys.
I mean, it's damage. It's something.
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot more
Hell
damage
yeah.
than you did before. It's over twice as
Much better than 3
All
damage.
right. On to Geset's turn.
Alright. So... So we've only got about 3 hours left in this little adventure.
Yeah.
So I'm probably not going to have enough time to restore spell slots. So I probably
not.
shouldn't burn any level spells.
Not
Yeah,
unless
'cause I
you
was
really
going to
need
catch
it.
2 of them with burning hands, but oh well. Alright, I think Geset is going to... you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, okay, let's just cast a firebolt at... is the blue one hurt yet?
A little
That's
bit.
the one that I got
8
8 damage off on.
What about the
Yeah, so
red
in-
one on the other side?
That one has taken no damage. Currently, the ones that you've seen been hit are the green, purple, and blue. The green one, and they're all looking pretty not great.
Alright, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to, so I'm gonna take out my daggers and I'm gonna hit the purple and blue ones. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Oh, shit.
my
Roll
daggers... so it's my first attack on... Let's do it on the purple one. My first attack on the purple one, that is...
Okay, the one directly in
So-
front of Eden.
I get +4 to hit, so... $11.
That does not hit.
Damn it. Alright, and then I'm gonna toss my other one at the blue one. And that one I don't add my modifier to hit.
Yeah.
Fuck! It's
Yeah,
an 8.
honestly, you would have had disadvantage on the purple one anyway, if it's within melee range. So I guess not hitting
I don't think it is within
Oh, well.
melee range. But, alright,
Yeah,
so I
that's
got an
fine. She rolled
11
an
and an 8. Damn it!
Yeah, fair enough.
Man,
So
I knew I should have done a spell that has, like, them roll a saving throw, because we're all rolling low.
yeah.
Where's Acid Splash when you need it?
I have Acid
So,
Splash. I can
as
do that
Geset
next round.
You could. And you guys are still just sitting on top of Eden as well. You
I
could
like
move
sitting on the giant robot.
If you...
Yeah!
Okay. Yeah, no, that is badass.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And it does get you higher up in the air, which would be closer
Exactly.
to the Remorbria.
Uh-huh.
So, as Geset tries to throw her daggers at the two different Remorbia, the first one that's right in front of her, she throws it at it, but it's able to swoop out of the way just in time, where the dagger only barely grazes the skin, doing no damage. The second one, she's a little worried about hitting Baxter, who's in between her and the second Remorbia, and so she throws the dagger, trying to arc it over Baxter's head, but it arcs a little too far over and lands behind the second Remorbia.
Oof.
Shit.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, that's everything. Damn.
Alright.
I have a quick question.
So, sure.
So on the map it says the green one is 25 feet away. What is it with the elevation?
30.
Okay. That's all.
Alright.
Proceed.
Yeah, okay. So, the next 2 turns are from the 2 Remorbia that are farthest away from you guys. The red one, which is about, I'd say, 15 feet away, and the green one, which is about 30 feet away. They're both keeping their distance and are trying to use their spit attacks at you guys. So, the red one is closest to and targets Geset, and rolls a 16. Geset, does that hit?
Yes.
Alright.
Damn it.
Rolling for damage, it does a total of 8 poison damage.
What damn? Poison?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I'm not vulnerable to that.
Yeah, just normal for you, I think. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot one of the modifiers. It does...
What?
It does 10.
God damn it, Rebecca.
Bitch, what?
Yeah, it does 10 poison damage.
Refusing to allow this thing to beat up
Oh,
my
no.
ally without recompension, I counterattack it, and I reckless attack.
Ooh.
Alright,
Take advantage.
now I'm getting a little
That's
bit
an 18.
pissed.
Beefy boy.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too if I were you.
Beefy boy.
That is 7 damage.
Eden, in a rage, tries to defend his ally and manages to hit the Remorbia that just spit at Geset. He deals, you said 7 damage?
7 damage.
He deals 7 damage, just clipping the side of this thing's wing with his lance. It now has a small hole in the side of its wing and has to struggle a little bit to flap, but is still fairly full of vitality.
He is also immobilized.
Oh damn.
Oh, he's also immobilized.
Wait,
Alright, so this hole in its wing is a little harder to...
So he falls
Yeah.
into the river.
Yeah, no, the hole in its wing is a little too much for this thing to deal with.
motherfucker!
And so it falls out of the air and into the river and is slowly carried away by the river. So every round it moves 10 feet away from you guys to the left.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Nice job, Eden.
Yeah.
The second Remorbia, who I have a hard time saying that, whose turn it is, also tries to use a spit attack, this time against Eden, and rolls a 21 total.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
Let me tell you that is a hit.
Oh fuck! it deals 16
What
poison
the
damage.
fuck?
Oh my god.
That was the max damage.
16.
It's a 2d8.
Oh my god, Rebecca.
Okay.
Whose spit does 2d8 damage?
These things are a challenge rating half. I don't know,
God
man.
damn it. D&D,
Hold on.
Wizard of the Coast, motherfucking looking ass.
Oh, I forgot to mark down Eden's damage. Whoops.
Whoop.
I think he took 4 the
Holy
first
shit, I am fucking dying.
I can just tell you my health right now if you want.
Sure. Oh no, you
I think
too. So then
I'm pissed because this is the most hurt I've been in this entire show.
Yeah,
like-
I mean that plant monster fight you didn't actually take
Like, because
any
it was
damage.
all on Baxter.
Yeah.
So I'm pissed.
I didn't expect these guys to do so much.
So, as this acid splashes against Eden, since you guys are sitting right on top of his shoulders, for the first time you notice, a whirring purple field impacts the acid just before it touches the surface of Eden's metallic hull, and it dissipates, and you hear this sound.
What the?
That is
what
all.
the fuck?
Alright.
I've seen that before. It was when he like landed back in the mine when he. I could see it because it was so dark, but when he landed back in the mine.
Very observant.
It's not observant. It's watching the same audio clip like 4 times, editing it.
Oh sure, but Geset
Yeah,
would have
I'm
noticed anyway.
kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah. What the fuck? This is not an EKU. Whatever.
Are you saying that in
Who
your
knows?
in character? Or?
I think Geset
In your
is just
head?
thinking that to herself.
Okay.
Hmm.
What? I guess I assume Geset and Baxter just kind of look at each other over top of Eden's head.
Yeah, just like
Yeah, this purple field would have radiated like past your legs if you're sitting on Eden for just like a couple of inches. It would have like wisped away really quick. In the middle of the fight, you might have just barely noticed it,
Yeah.
but you certainly would have heard the sound that close.
All right, it is on to Eden's turn.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm sorry. Let us see here. Boy, how am I feeling about that 16 damage, Rebecca?
Not very happy, I'd suppose.
Let us see here. Alrighty. How far away are the purple and blue pterodactyls that are engaged in a melee with us right now?
5 feet each.
5 feet each. Okay. I would like to sheathe my lance real quick. Like after tanking the impact of that acid, I throw away the lance and pull my shield back out. And I make a grab at the purple one, since he would be right in front of me, since I was facing towards the orange one.
Okay.
For a grapple.
All right, opposed strength check.
Let's see. So that's athletics.
Oh fuck! He rolled a nat 20.
Oh damn!
Okay. Never
Oh.
mind. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Wait. What's his size class? Then again, I mean, a crit success just means that I fail no matter what I roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
yeah,
he's
fair
also a medium.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
damn it!
That's a whiff. I swing
What
my
the
hand out in
fuck?
the air. What's up?
You're.
These
Oh,
rolls.
Yeah, that's RNG. Welcome to D&D. I still think we're doing pretty well, honestly.
Eden pulls out his shield with one arm and tries to grab at the Remorbia with the other. He manages to grab this thing's tail, but at the same time, this thing whips its tail, which it has previously been using to beat the fuck out of you guys, out of Eden's hand and screeches at him. Alright, it is on to the purple's turn.
Oh damn!
This thing doesn't like being grabbed so much, so he tries to use his tail to his advantage. He rolls to hit, and does not manage to hit Eden at all.
Yeah, my AC is 19 now, by the way, with the shield.
Yeah, he rolled a 3 and a 10. Even with modifiers, that doesn't hit.
Oh, wait. How did he have advantage if he made 2 rolls?
He made 2 attacks.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So after realizing that he did not do so well trying to hit Eden, he tries to back off a little bit, flying 10 feet away and 10 feet up.
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
If you guys would like to use your reaction, then yes.
Yeah, I would like
Yeah,
to.
we all still have him.
Yeah, you all still have your reactions. You could all attack him if you want.
Alright.
Alright, honestly, do you guys want to just go with initiative order and say it's Baxter, Geset,
Okay,
and
yeah,
then myself?
Baxter, go first.
Okay then.
Yeah, so he is... So
If you want to opportunity
No,
attack
might as
him
well.
and spend your reaction.
he I misspoke. I'm looking at the distance. He moved 15 feet away and 10 feet up, so that'd be a total of 20 feet away from you guys.
We still would have been able to attack him as he was leaving.
Fair enough.
Is how opportunity attacks roll.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. You good.
Okay.
And by the way, if I hit him with my opportunity attack, then he wouldn't have been able to move past 15 feet.
With the lance, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm a flamethrower this bitch.
Get his ass.
Yee.
Yeah, so as soon as he leaves your melee range, you're able to attack him, actually.
Okay, cool.
So he'd only be about, 5 feet away from you.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, guys.
Enjoy. Yeah, so I'm a firebolt this motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Where's one? And that's a 7?
That doesn't hit.
Great.
damn it! What the fuck?
Why?
They actually have a fairly low
Yeah.
AC, too.
What?
It just sucks that... Yeah, it just sucks that the rolls haven't been great for some reason.
I cry.
It's the drama of D&D. Geset, would you like to use your reaction to attack this thing?
Fuck yeah!
Alright, your turn.
I'm pissed.
So you get
All
one
right.
reaction per turn. So if you, I think it's a good idea, but to use it. But I just want to let you know, if you use your reactions now, you can't use another reaction until your turn again.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool. Which is fairly close.
Yeah,
actually.
All right. Okay, I guess I'll try to. I'm gonna try to chill touch it.
Ooh.
All right.
So
Roll for hit.
that's- roll 20 plus 5. 18, motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
Jesus. Chill touch. That is 1d8. Oh, plus my spellcasting modifier.
I just realized that meeting Discord does nothing because I'm recording separately, so I'm just gonna try to not talk while I'm crinkling.
And my
Hey, Nova.
8 damage.
Ooh,
Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, what's up?
And sorry, you were. Let me just say the damage real quick. So you see, your attack hit the.
It's a hand that grabs it.
Right. Oh, it grabs it. Does it do anything
Uh-huh.
other than just grab it and deal damage?
Let's see.
It can't regenerate health until the start of its next turn, so it can't
Ah.
be healed.
The so it's actually clinging
And the
to
hand
the
just
target.
keeps clinging to the target.
It doesn't. That's just later.
Okay.
Is it an undead
And if it tries
pterodactyl
to
by any
attack
chance?
Geset, it has disadvantage.
I mean, they are prehistoric, so maybe
Uh-huh.
it is undead. Technically.
Well, they're also not pterodactyls,
I know.
that's just the word we're using.
I
Yeah,
was being
they're
silly.
Remobias, but yeah, they are kind of pretty. No, they are pretty similar to
They're
Yeah.
space
Pterodactyls.
pterodactyls.
But yeah, they're space pterodactyls.
So, Nova and Zach,
Yee.
something that that you guys haven't been doing, that I don't think you should have to do if you don't want to, but just by the way, it's part of the base game, is every single time you cast a spell, there are these things called components, and every single spell has at least some kind of component. So Chill Touch, for example, has 2 of the 3 kinds of components, which are verbal and somatic, which normally means that you can basically make up whatever you want to be your, jargon, but verbal means that it has a speaking component, like you say some magical words, or you make a hoobity-hoobity-hoo or something. And somatic is a bodily gesture,
Oh, okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
All right, so when she casts,
Not that you have to do
chill-
that, but since I don't think Rebecca's been,
Quick thing. I like
strict about
idea,
Yeah.
but most of Baxter's spells are, based on his tinkering, so I don't think it would make sense.
Yeah, so you can describe you interacting with all of the weird machines on your body or something.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like I flip some switches and buzz the dials, and you hear
Okay,
a
yeah.
whirring.
I like it.
Fair.
I think because of the way that we're doing the magic system in this world, I'm not gonna enforce the material components, but if you want to do the verbal and somatic for RP, that could always add flavor.
Yo, they don't have to use material components?
Well, okay, so maybe
I
if
cast
it's like
Wish.
a really high-level spell, we'll have to talk about it.
Yeah, right, you just don't have to have diamonds for fireball.
Wait, you need to
and
have diamonds
Backwater
for fireball?
For sleep and shit.
Okay, I mean, Yeah.
I think it's Backwater for Fireball. I think Diamonds is a little
kinda
more of a
lame.
big deal one, but...
Yeah, so if it's a non-specified material component, which you'd usually get through your focus, then I'm not going to talk about it. But if it has like a specified material, then yeah, we're gonna use that. Okay, Mom.
But I don't think you guys have any material spells yet, since those tend to be higher level. So
I have one.
What is it?
Oh shit.
It's grease.
What's one? Sorry, what'd you
Grease.
Grease.
say? Grease. Let me look that up. Grease 5e.
It's slick grease,
Um,
covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on a point within range. Turns into difficult terrain for the duration.
A bit of pork render butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a really small one, like a small material component that you could usually get through your focus if you had it, so I'm not going to require it. But anything that seems kind of rare, just let me know.
Yeah, and just for flavor, I'm imagining...
Search any spell later, by the way.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure.
Just for flavor, I'm imagining, like, engine
Oh, I
grease.
like it.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Or, like, oil.
Alright, so I did
You did 8
8 damage.
Right.
Oh yeah, now it's time for my opportunity attack.
Yeah, in a second. So, Geset launches out this kind of detached, kind of almost icy-looking version of her goo that turns into a hand that flies out to this Remobria and attaches onto its wing, kind of making it shake in the air for a second before it's able to stabilize and keep flying away from you guys. Oh wait,
And
to start flying away from you guys again.
I think the somatic component is her flipping it off.
Fuck yeah, dude. With one hand you flip it off, with the other one you just actually fling it at the thing. Alright. Before it's able to move much farther away, it is Eden's opportunity attack.
Alright, so right when it reaches about 10 feet away, I'm going to make another grab at that motherfucker.
Alright.
I'm going to... Yeah, let's see here. So that's a post strength. I've got a 28.
Whoa, it got a 9.
Alright. Let me see.
28?
28.
You have a plus 10?
Yeah, I've got a +4 because of my size.
Okay.
I've got a +4 because of my strength, and I'm also
Okay.
proficient in athletics.
Yeah, fair enough.
Damn.
Alright.
Holy shit.
I am made to grapple.
Yeah. So you grapple the fuck out of this thing. It doesn't get more than 5 feet away from you.
And you remember how we talked about how my fists have, or my unarmed attacks have the finisher quality, meaning that if a creature is grappled, prone, or otherwise on the ground or incapacitated, then I get to apply my melee damage twice, or at least the roll. Does that count for... No, yeah, we talked about that. Grapple grabs. It's just that if I do a straight melee punch to something that's still standing, then I don't get the finisher quality. Okay. So
if you try and...
Fuck, where's there a +1?
For your next turn, if you try and punch it, then yeah, you could do it. You could add the finisher.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Oh, whoops. I rolled twice.
Yeah, just
Only
use
one.
the first 4.
So that is a 4 plus 4. That's 8 damage.
Right. All right.
And I've also got him grappled.
Yeah. So this thing is now grappled. Let me just put a little symbol on it.
He's
He's got a
Yeah,
He's
snail!
gonna explode.
That makes me very happy, Rebecca.
You're welcome. I was gonna put a net, but I couldn't find it.
Snail is better.
So, as Geset puts a chilled slime hand on the wing of this thing, it slows the Remobria down just enough that Eden is able to easily grab its tail and pull it towards him as he goes for an unarmed strike, punching this thing in the side.
Oh no, the damage from my grapple just comes from me like squeezing
Oh,
it.
fuck yeah.
I don't have 2 attacks. It's just an
Mm.
opportunity attack.
Gotcha.
Unless that's how you're just RBing it.
Oh,
Yeah, I
let's
like
just do it that way, but it's not actually an unarmed, it's just the way that he's grabbing this thing. So he pulls it towards him into his fist that's coming at it and deals a large amount of damage. You hear a bit of a crunch as Eden's fist impacts the side of this Remobia. It's looking pretty not happy.
It's
with
still
the
alive?
situation. It's starting to struggle and try and fly away, but it's being held down by Eden.
Until its next turn. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
By the way, the red one has its mobility regained if you think it could fly out of the water.
Yeah,
It's kind of just buffeted around by the currents.
it will wait till its next turn, but yeah, I'm gonna say it might be like an athletics check to try and get out of there for that thing. Alright, but it is on to the next two Rumorbia's turns. The one that isn't being held by Eden, but is otherwise closest, sees what's happening to its fellow ally and tries to attack Eden with its tail once again. Rolling. Ooh, it gets a nat 20 on the first one, and
Are you fucking
This is a
kidding
melee
me?
attack?
Yeah, on a melee attack.
Okay.
It gets
Why,
a nat 20 on the
Rebecca?
first one.
We're talking about blue.
On blue, yeah.
Okay.
And a
No.
dirty 20 on the second
Oh
one.
my god.
So wait, 2 crits.
What the fuck?
Well, the second one doesn't crit because it's not a nat 20, it's a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
It's plus its modifier adds up to 20.
So we got a crit and a normal
God
attack.
damn, Rebecca.
So that's
Yeah.
3 attacks.
Yeah.
Well, now I
And one's
feel
max.
bad for suspecting Eden.
Yeah. Just because he's getting
I
wailed
won't be
on.
much of a threat after
This
this.
is gonna fucking die.
So it deals a total of...
Lay it on, lay it on. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just adding up all the
Oh
numbers.
god.
It deals a total of 20 damage
Ooh.
with it between its two tailed attacks, whipping Eden in the
Oh,
side
no.
of his head while Eden's distracted holding the other one.
I drop to a knee and my other leg is shaking. But I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor.
I almost
Feeling
feel
like
bad.
a little kid.
I'm still sure.
I'm still standing. Picking up the pieces of these heavens that you left behind.
See, this is where the bard
I'm
comes
still
out.
standing.
Yeah, right?
yeah,
In dire
yeah.
circumstances. So
Do I
the
get badass
last
points for that?
one. No, I'm sorry. You already got it for singing. You don't get 2 singing badass
What?
points.
You gotta do an
Alright.
original song.
I mean,
That
that
was
was
an original.
That was a parody.
All right. So
Also, the other
last
time wasn't
one tries
original
to
at all.
make- The last Roborbia, the orange coated one, tries to make a spit attack at Geset and is not able to hit. The spit flies over flies past Geset's ear. She hears kind of a whistling as it whizzes right.
Also,
by.
like Geset is like
It is on-
visibly like it takes it's like if you look at her like it's taking visible effort for her to like hold her this together like the only way I can think of it is like she's kind of like curding up like there's like distinct like bubbles like she's struggling to hold herself together.
Wait, hold on. So, was the thing that just attacked you the same one you used Chill Touch on?
No, that
Oh,
one.
okay.
It was a different one.
I was gonna say its attack would be disadvantaged then. Never mind.
Yeah,
Continue.
the chill touch one already had its turn. Alright, it is on to Baxter's turn.
Okay. Okay. So, I know last we heard from the green one, he was kind of like running away, right?
So it was a 24 one. Yeah, the green one was,
Does
it ran away, but then it turned back around to spit at you guys again. The red one's currently being, like, dragged away in the current.
Okay. so the green one is a threat, or
Yeah, it's still attacking you. All of them except the red one are still attacking you.
okay? Which one looks the least healthy?
By all of their visible wounds, it would be the one that Eden's holding.
Which is
The
the
purple
purple
one.
Okay.
Well, that one's already being held.
Yeah.
What's the second weakest?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, the second weakest.
The next one, it would kind of be a toss-up between the one that's farthest away and the other one that's in. So the one that's farthest away, the green one, that one's not looking so great, so that's why he's keeping his distance, as well as the one that is in melee range with you guys, the blue one that isn't being held by Eden. That they're both looking about pretty hurt.
Okay.
The same way. They both have kind of visible bruises and slight cuts on them.
How far is the blue one?
The blue one's within melee range 5 feet.
Okay. So, by the way, Zach, since the purple one maybe this is a little metagaming, but I want to tell you anyway. Is that the blue one is within your melee range, and it's also adjacent to me, so you'd get a sneak attack on it. And the purple one is 10 feet away from you, but I've got it engaged in melee.
Yeah.
So if you crossbow the purple one, it'd be a sneak attack with no disadvantage because it's more than 5 feet away from you, but within 10 feet of me.
Yeah.
And if you melee attack, bonus action, the blue one, you'd also get a sneak attack, and it's within 5 feet.
Sounds like a good.
Does that
For maximal
You might be able to take out both of them.
Can I use more than one? It's once per turn though.
I just saw it. It looks
For the sneak attack, it's
Oh yeah,
only
that's
once
fair
per
enough.
turn.
Yeah, only one of them would be a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good point.
But would I still get if Eden is grappling the purple one, would I get advantage on
definitely.
attacking?
I'm pretty sure
With the grapple condition.
Yeah, let me look that up.
Yeah. Because it's grappled, so I'm pretty sure.
Can
I
you
would.
dodge?
Yeah. Grapple 5e.
I don't think it is. That's
I don't think
Yeah.
it's like written in the game.
I mean, if
but
prone
I can
gives you
look at it.
advantage.
Let me
I mean, you're
I'm
the
looking at
DM.
rules right now. I know. I'm just like trying to double check so I know whether I'm breaking the rules or not.
You make up the rules.
I
You're
don't
never
think it's
breaking
technically
rules.
rules as written. But the situation here is that I'm holding it like right out in front of him.
Yeah.
So depending on what attack Baxter uses, then I think you as the GM could justify whether or not he'd be advantageous.
Yeah.
It would just be sitting there completely still, 10 feet away
Yeah.
from him.
It would be. Okay, so for when a creature is grappled, its speed becomes 0. Yeah. No, I'll say that if an ally has an enemy grappled, then other allies get advantage on it.
Hell yeah.
Shit!
But I'm
gonna
also
do me
gonna
some
say that
grappling.
it's only for melee attacks. And I'm just gonna write that in the SafeSpace homebrew
For
rules.
melee, you said?
Yeah, so for melee
Okay.
only, you get advantage on attacks against grappled
So
enemies.
I couldn't do it on the purple one because it's too far away.
No.
Yeah, because like
the one. No.
No, it's like within melee range though. So it's kind of, it wasn't shown really correctly on the map, but it was trying to fly out of melee range from you guys, but it was stopped. So it should have actually been moved up a square.
Oh, okay.
Well, so the thing is I only get opportunity attacks when something leaves my melee range, so I technically wouldn't have gotten that opportunity attack until he was 10 feet away. But what you described in RP is that I pulled it towards
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you want to go RP-wise, then yes, it's within Baxter's melee range, but if you want to go rules technical, rules as written actually in-game, then it's 10 feet away.
No, I'm gonna say that you pulled it forward.
Hell yeah.
Let's say it's within melee
Alright.
range.
Hell
And
yeah.
blue and
It's
purple are
within
both
5
within
feet.
Baxter's melee range.
Yeah, they're
and he
both.
gets sneak attack on one of them.
Very.
And also advantage on the purple one.
yeah.
Because I assume you wouldn't be holding it like at the extended arm.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
probably have like pulled it in. So yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah.
The GM ruled it,
Yeah.
folks. So yeah, that's advantage on purple, and you're in melee
Hell yeah.
range of both blue and
Yeah.
purple,
Fuck yeah.
and you can get sneak attack on one of them.
Yeah. Okay. So one.
Come on, nat 20.
Okay.
Come on, crit sneak attack.
Wait, but fuck. Cause
Yeah, you're.
I can
so
only
you're-
dual wield light weapons.
Yeah, and you have 2 short swords, right?
Do I?
The one you started with, and the one you
Yeah.
found in the caves.
Okay, you're right.
Mhm.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And the one from the caves gets +2 damage.
Yep. Yes, you are completely right. I am.
And the main hand attack is the one that you apply your modifiers to.
Okay.
So you can kind of think about which weapon you wanted which
Yeah,
hand.
I am going to. I'm gonna use my main hand for the blue one and my offhand for the purple.
Cool.
Because I figure Eden's probably got that purple one under control.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for the purple one first. So, roll 2d20s,
Oh yeah, my reaction die.
and then,
Oh, with
I know,
modifiers.
yeah, that's what I'm checking.
Proficiency and
Yes. So, wait, but
I
it's
think the 9
wait,
is.
yeah, okay. So that is
Yeah, so it's proficiency and dex.
yeah. So that was 9. So that's a 13 to hit. Hell
That
yeah.
hits.
Nice. Thank God for
Yeah.
revenge.
Yeah, so the first one doesn't, but the second one does.
Okay. Okay.
So do you have the +2 short sword in your main hand or your offhand?
Yes. No. I have the...
We don't have to get technical about it. if
No,
we
I
don't
have the
want to.
+4 in
But,
my main hand. That's what I said before.
+4.
No, like, so one of the short swords has extra damage.
Yeah, so it was originally just regularly...
Yeah, they're both identical.
it was regularly +2, and then the extra one has +4.
So you have 2 magic swords.
Um,
Or like fine crafted swords.
Oh, no, what he's saying is that the extra +2 is from his dex.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, so... Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So I'm using the +2 one for the purple one. And I said that because I thought, Eden has that handled. Yeah, so for the purple one...
Yeah, okay, so then...
So should I roll to hit the blue one first, or do damage?
So
You can do damage with the purple one first. I mean, if you're doing both attacks, then you can calculate damage whenever, if you hit, as long as...
Yeah, but only one of your attacks hit. So I think you said that the first roll was for the purple one and the second one was for the blue one?
I think
They
they're
were both for the purple
purple
because of
he has
advantage.
Oh,
He hasn't
shit!
calculated the blue one.
Yeah.
Right!
Yeah.
Gotcha!
Nice.
Okay, I was confused.
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, so I'm gonna roll for the damage for the purple one. So that is 1d6, and it's gonna be +2. Oh gosh, so that's a 6 damage.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Plus your,
Yeah.
I haven't killed a single one.
Do you want to sneak attack this one, or the other
I
one?
can't sneak attack
Actually,
it
the purple one?
because, wait, no. I want to sneak attack the blue one because I want, because
Okay.
I'd rather, do more damage to that one because Eden can handle the purple.